this one definitely needs something. What that something is, I'm not quite certain. I might actually go around some of these. Okay, so my camera filled up, so I had to pause it, but I think I'm actually going to go around some of these flowers, just as a little extra, just in like really basic form, nothing too complex. Oh, I love that. That's really cool. And then maybe one here, because I don't want to go over them all. And then maybe a little one in the background, one more in the background, and then one more here. Oh, that's cute. All right, I feel like this needs some white splatters, which are really messy, but yet I love them. And I know there's white mists and things that I can do for splatters, but this works out well because I have my own wedding hire. Ah! Okay, I'm going to reset it. Go. All right, we'll go again. I have a wedding hire company with my husband, which does like vintage wedding hire stuff. And so I do custom blackboards. And so I use chalk textures for the custom blackboards. And then sometimes the textures get down to the point where there's not enough ink to write, because the writing turns a bit grey instead of the nice bright white that it usually is meant to be. So usually when it gets down to that point, I like to retire my chalk textures to my art journaling stash, so they get a second life, because I find it very difficult to chuck out pens and textures and things. Like, I always feel like there might be a time where I need them. That one can dry over there. This cute little one, let's see. What do you need? You can start with a border. I think this is going to be the Journal of Borders. The very unoriginal scribbly border. And I might outline the hearts here, I think. I have exciting news. I am almost finished with a few different classes that I'm doing, and they will be released at the end of June. So at the moment I have 2 classes ready, and one of them is a messy mixed media class, and then the other one is a more like scrapbooky class. And so if you're interested in getting messy with me, it's lots of fun, head over to classes.inkyquill.com. That's where all the info will be. Oh, that's really cute. Let's do a bit of highlighting to this underneath the branch. And maybe a little highlighting to our little birdie here. And the balloons. Do the balloons need an outline? Let's see. Oh, they do now. Once you start, can't go back. Let's do some patterns on them. See, this is why I feel like it's okay to go longer than the allotted time, because when you're doing fiddly little doodly things like this, it's very hard to be on time. Just put some stars on here. Stars are always an easy doodly favourite. There we go. Maybe one more down here. This one, let's do some circles. We know I want to. Lots of circles. And this one, I think I'm going to leave like this. I'm just going to do a little dot. Oh, that's really cute. I like it. This one, I feel like you need a big, bold outline. Why? I do not know, but I just feel it. Oh, maybe I can do a double outline, so like a bold outline on the edge, and then a thin one. And I'm only going to do the 3 sides because I'm going to be different. But yes, so head over to classes.inkyquill.com because at the end of June, the classes will be released. And then I've got some more in the works because it would be amazing if I could just make classes for a living. So I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know in the comments below actually what types of mixed media classes would you like to see. I've already got 3 planned, but which are things that people have requested, or they're things that I get a lot of comments on. But let me know in the comments below what types of mixed media classes would you like to see, and I shall make them for you. Cute. All right, how are we going, timer? Let's see. 9 minutes, and I've got about maybe 6-7 pages to go. This one I need to outline those arrowy things. So I'm going to do that just with black like I did before. Let me know if you've done journaling by 5s. Let me know what stage you found the most difficult, because this for me is definitely the most difficult. I don't know, I'm not a fast doodler, I guess you could say. I'm not, I love to doodle, I love to draw, but I draw quite intricate things rather than on a time crunch. Which I know is the whole point of journaling by 5s, to let go and see what you can get done in this amount of time, but it's hard. This step's definitely the trickiest for me. Okay, so one more. We need something here. Let's do, don't know what this is, some sort of bordery thing apparently, and then a bit of faux stitching. There we go, and a little bit here. Okay, not a fan, but we'll move on. Let's move it on. All right, this one, I need to outline those hearts. What do I outline them with? What? I haven't done a lot of gold, but I don't know, the gold's just irking me a little bit at the moment. Should I do black? Let's try it. This is the black that I've broken. Let's try it with the other black that I haven't broken yet. Notice how I said yet, because it is inevitable. Start with the side that you're not going to smudge, Adele. Might be a good idea. But then again, I always break the good ideas. Oh, this looks cute. I might not have to do much to this one actually. Some extra hearts maybe. Maybe we'll colour them in with a bit of pencil. It's different. Alright, I'm going to leave that one as that. This one needs some white. It needs some white circles. Why not? This one was a tricky one to do because the background was so dark. But honestly, you don't have to go out and buy specific pens and things to do this with. I do, however, recommend getting one paint pen in black, because you could easily do this with one white pen, one black pen, and some whiteout even. Oh, I love this one. I don't want to wreck this one. Doodly border. Can't go wrong with a doodly border. Oh, I can even put some little hearts through it. Cute. Yep. Hearts through the border it is. But yes, so if you're going to do this step and don't have a huge stash, I really recommend getting a black paint pen. You can pick them up I get mine at my local stationery shop. So if you're an Aussie gal, I get mine from Officeworks. But you'd probably be able to pick them up in your craft store or somewhere like that. Cute. Love me a good heart. Oh, I really like this one. See, some of them just turn out better than others, and you can't help that. So the good thing about doing them on loose leaf is that when I put them in the album, I can disperse my favourite ones throughout the album. All right, this pile just keeps multiplying. I've still got 4 to go, and I've got 4 minutes. Ah! All right, stitch border. Not the quickest thing, Adele, of course. Typical of me to pick the non-quickest thing. But yeah, so grab yourself a black paint pen. I like the thinner one because you get to do more detailed stuff, and if you want something thick, you can always go over it a few times. Whereas if you buy a thick one and then want to do like, why am I doing this? This is going to take time, and I've just done it all over his face. If you want to do something thicker, you can always just go over it to make it a bit thicker. Ah, this is the time where I start to panic. This one's just a bit blah. Totally going to go over the timer. Alright, so if the timer goes, which it will, we'll just ignore it. Nobody heard it. Okay, so I'm using my whiteout here because I'm being lazy. Lots of white hearts. So I would obviously disperse this one from the other one where I have the white hearts, the wedding one that I just did. Okay, there's that one. This one, let's do something a bit different. Let's just do some black crosses up the side. Don't know why, but let's just give it a go. And then we can get the white pen, go around some of these. 15 minutes is not enough time for doodling. I've been doodling for half an hour. Does anyone else have trouble keeping their doodles within time limit if you've done this? Because I certainly did. I would much rather get them done in one step than, because see, as we've seen, if I leave it, I won't come back to it. That's my problem. I like to get it all done and know that it's done. Put some white, maybe accidentally getting some white on some surrounding ones. There we go. Alright, 2 to go. This one I might do a white border. Oh, so different, Adele. So creative in your thinking. Okay, here we go. Put some down here where you can't see it. Yep, that's all good. I feel like she needs some sort of She needs something around her. What do I do around her? Maybe some, let's just do some dots. Dot, dot, dot. Dots are always an easy thing to do, especially if you completely miss where you meant to do them. And go like 2 centimeters away from her head, which is what I just did. Okay, the dots are done. When in doubt, dots and stripes is the way to go. I don't know, it feels like it needs something. Maybe I'm just going to go all out here and do some radiating beams with my white pen. Like this. So it's like beaming out of her. Don't know why, but I did. All right, last one, which again is not a fave. Oh, we've got 20 seconds on the thing. This isn't going to work. Swirly border. Fail. That's okay. Thank you, timer. All right, giving myself an extra few seconds to finish this and also go outside. This was obviously a favourite technique of mine, to do these white arrows. They seem to have popped up on a lot of the pages. This pen is incredibly scratchy, but my gosh, it works well. There we go. And down here, I better do them down here just to give it some consistency. All right, I think I'm done them. So let me just pause this and refilm it because it's going to cut out. All right, so let's go over all the pages. So there's this one. Just going to quickly flip through them because I think I am going to do one more step where I do some extra stenciling. I think just because I feel like some of them need, not all of them, I've got the hiccups, not all of them, but some of them just need a little extra something. Oh, and I didn't use my washi tape thing. That's a shame. Do you know what? I really love this thing. Oh, cool. And some down here. That's awesome. That is so cool. Why can't they bring these out in a million different things? This one and these ones that are a bit wet with their sprinkles. And this one. All right, so I'm going to stop it there and then join me in my next video, which I will probably put up next week, where I do the final finishing touches on them using some stenciling. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried journaling by 5s and what your most challenging step was. For me, definitely it was this one. The others came to me a lot easier. This one was quite challenging. So give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see this, if you liked seeing this, sorry. And if you'd like to see more kind of arty, processy videos. Bye!